discrimination. If you're heavy in the middle or you only got a little, go ahead and make a jiggle. Go. Ain't no party like the East Coast party with a West Coast chick that got a down south body, and she bounce that body, bounce that body, bounce that body, bounce that body. Do the water dance, girl, do the water dance. Do the water dance, girl, do the water dance. From Miami to the Bay to the Port of France, back to Jersey, baby, go and do the water.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am dressed like a unicorn. Crazy, huh? So if you guys want to have some fun and learn how I did this cool, inspirational unicorn makeup look, then definitely keep watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to tune into some more cool videos and give it a thumbs up. Why not? Shit. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so first things first, as you can tell, I have half this side done already, just so you can see the finished look. And this side I have absolutely nothing, except for rosy red cheeks. And I put my lash on just because I wanted to put it on. So before we do anything, we're going to start with the eyebrow, do the eyes, and then work our way to the face and lips. So let's get to it. I'm going to be using for the eyebrows the new Stila Into the Blue liquid eyeshadow. We're going to be applying this on the eye, so I'm going to show you right here. And I'm just literally going on top of the eyebrow. Do you guys hear my cat? He's like on crack. I don't know what's wrong with him. He just wants attention. Okay, so after I applied my eyeshadow base with the Stay Don't Stray by Benefit, I'm going to be starting my eyeshadow look. First, I'm going to be taking this pretty purple color. Again, if you don't have these palettes, you could just find something similar at home. It's totally fine. I'm going to be doing the Masquerade palette by Juvia. I'm going to be taking this pretty Makita purple, and I'm going to be applying that in my crease area. So I'm just grabbing that purple, and I'm going to be applying it right here. I'm just going to bring it up. Okay, so next step I'm going to be taking this color from the same palette, Sobo, and then I'm going to mix it with the Bori. So I'm going to be using these two colors. And I'm going to apply that in my crease area. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with my original Carly by Belle palette, and I'm going to be taking this really pretty color from the bottom. This is what she uses for her highlighting color right here, or you could use it as eyeshadow. There's no wrong or right way. So I'm going to be taking that color using a small flat brush, and I'm going to be applying that right on the bottom half of my lid. That's really going to open up the eyes. So it's going to look like that. Next, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. I'm going to be using two colors from this palette. I'm going to be using the color Blindsided, which is this pretty teal color here. And I'm also going to be using this purpley sparkly color Faded on the bottom. Don't mind my band-aid. I have a band-aid on my finger. My bad. Don't judge. So I'm going to be taking the Blindsided color, which is the teal. I'm going to be lining it right here. I'm going to drag it out and blend right underneath. I'm also going to kind of bring it up to the top shadow, but drag it out. And then I'm going to take that purple color I showed you, fade it, and I'm going to bring it in here and blend it into the teal. So if you make a mistake, like if you blend too much on the bottom, just take like a makeup wipe or Q-tip and kind of clean it up. You could thin it out. The reason why I do my eye makeup first is because I'm not removing any concealer or foundation. So that's why I always recommend to do your eye makeup first. I'm just going to go back in with the teal and kind of just correct that. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Then I'm going to be taking my black eyeliner for the top portion. And we're going to draw a really pretty thin cat eye. So I'm going to start from my inner and work my way out. I'm just going to go on top of my lashes so they blend in. From here, I'm just going to draw a nice sharp line. You don't want to make it too thick. So it's going to have like a really nice like sharp look like that. Again, I'm just going to clean up a little bit of the fallout underneath. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to be using my NYX Roller eyeliner. I'm going to be using my NYX eyeliner. I'm going to apply it on my waterline. That's going to brighten up my eye a lot with that unicorn look. And then I'm going to be taking a black liner and just very lightly tight line in between my lashes. Now I'm going to be using this loose pigment by Inglot. This is the color 133. I'm going to be taking that color and I'm going to apply it on my tear duct. I'm also going to be putting some also on top of what we did earlier, just to brighten it a little bit more, because unicorns are like known to glow and be super sparkly. I'm also going to put some underneath my brow as a high lift. And then if you ever mess up, you could just go back in and clean up at the end. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna use mascara just to make my lashes look a little bit thicker. And then we're gonna go in with face makeup. So now that I have my lashes already on, I'm just gonna kind of like recoat them a little bit. Make them look super thick. Again, any fallouts, just use either a Q-tip or your makeup wipe to kind of clean it up. And now we're going to be going in with our foundation routine. So I'm going to be using the Naked Skin by Urban Decay, the illuminating one, to give me that nice glowy base. So I'm just going to be using a flat foundation. I'm just going to dot it around so it oxidizes. Okay, once I have that on, I'm just going to blend out and blend downwards. So I'm going to be using this as like my primer. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild foundation. This is the color Desert Beige. So I'm just going to kind of dot it around, again, so it oxidizes. This is a lot darker than my natural skin tone. But I don't care, because I'm from Jersey, and we like to look tan. I'm just going to apply that all over, blend it into my neck, so you don't get that crazy line of demarcation. Again, I'm pushing my wig back so it doesn't get in it. I'm going to apply a little bit on my hairline here. Alright, So we are halfway done. Next step, we're going to be using a concealer. I'm going to be using my NARS concealer in Custard. Just going to brighten up underneath my eye a little bit. Just going to use my ring finger to apply that. Ugh, my nails are so ratchet. I'm embarrassed. I didn't paint them. My bad. I will paint them after this. So that will give me a nice brightening effect. I'm just gonna retouch up this side. And then, of course, after I set my concealer, I'm gonna use my Revolution Luxury powder, the banana powder version of this. Just gonna bake underneath my eyes so that sets. I'm just gonna retouch up this side too. Okay. So now that that's setting, I'm gonna be going in with my BH Cosmetics 10 color blush palette. I'm gonna be using this really pretty pink color right here for my cheeks. Whatever I have left over from my brush, I'm just gonna apply it on my forehead here, a little bit underneath, a little bit on the sides of my nose. So it's gonna give it like that pretty radiant. Just gonna a little more. Okay. Now for the fun stuff. We're gonna be using my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I'm just gonna contour underneath here, just to have like a nice cheekbone pop. And I'm just using that just for this part here. I'm just gonna buff it in with that same brush from the blush from before. That was like a tongue twister, holy crap. And final step, we're gonna be using the NYX palette, the Strobe Genius Illuminating Palette. And I'm gonna be mixing this purple and pink together. I'm gonna just apply it here on my cheekbone. Mix the two together. I'm gonna apply up here. Mix the two together. I'm gonna apply down here. So it has like that really pretty illuminating glow all over. Also gonna put a little bit on the tip of my nose and above my Cupid's bow. So I have that. And then now, final step, we're gonna do the lip. I'm gonna be using the Kiko Makeup Lip Liner. This is the color Matita Labra. I don't even know if that's correct, but whatever. Just gonna line here. Kind of shaded it in a little bit. Now, what's a unicorn look without using Lime Crime lipstick? The unicorn. Of course, I'm gonna use this as my base. This is Babette. Kind of feather it with my lip liner. And I'm going in the middle with the Milani Catwalk Pink, number 45. So it's like an ombre. And final step, the Milani Brilliant Shine Lip Gloss. This is in Rome. And then on top of that, I'm gonna be using Lit Cosmetics Loose Glitter Pigment. I'm gonna put that on my lip. To give it a little bit more shimmer. And then you blend. So last but not least, we're going to be using these gorgeous rhinestones I got off Amazon. They're technically used for your nails, but we're going to use it for our face. And with this, you're going to need eyelash glue or any type of face glue. I mean, preferably eyelash glue is the safest way to go. And I'm going to be using one of these little pointed Q-tips that I got at Harmon's. So we're going to start with using the teal. And then you're going to get 3 colors in a row. So I'm going to be doing this with the teal first. Just going to apply a little bit more glue on them. So I'm going to start at the end. I am making a freaking mess. And try to get like at least one color at a time, or you're gonna struggle like I'm doing right now. So this is the final look. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to see good reviews about it, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment. I always answer everyone back. So if you enjoyed being a unicorn watching this video, give it again a thumbs up, and please make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Body, bounce that body. Do the water dance, girl, do the water dance. Do the water dance, girl, do the water dance. From Miami to the Bay to the Port of France, back to Jersey, baby, go and do the water dance.